welcome to That's the Best today. This is Commander Roulette episode kind of 2, kind of 3, because we did 2 last time. This is a Commander casual gameplay show where we spin a wheel of pre-constructed decks that we have made. It's all the decks that we have jammed onto one wheel, and this is the decks we've ended up with.
Today has been a shambles.
It's time. My name is Tom. We have a Chris.
Hi.
We have a Reese.
Hello.
We have a Callum. Let's have a look at what we're doing, what we're playing. We've already done our selective mulliganing. We've got 7 cards ready to go. As you can see, I'm playing Zaffai Thunder Conductor. This is technically not an Izzet deck because it is from Strixhaven. This is a Prismari deck all about throwing as many X value spells, instants, and sorceries around and getting a lot of value. I will get to scry when I cast some instant and sorcery spells. I will get a 4/4 blue and red elemental if the mana value is 5 or more of what I cast, and if it is a mana value 10 or greater, I deal 10 damage to an opponent chosen at random.
That's amazing.
Let's go.
Big spells, big chungus.
Blue-red big spells.
Blue-red big spells.
I like it. Well, I am playing Leinore, my sweet Leinore, Autumn Sovereign. Coven mechanic, so basically I'm looking to be playing a whole bunch of creatures with different powers and then putting counters on them and drawing cards.
What a banger.
Cool. I am playing Osgir. Osgir? Osgir.
Osgir.
Oh, g'day, mate. How you doing? My name's Osgir. Osgir, the Reconstructor.
Want to buy my soul ring?
Yeah. Oh, you wanna chippy, mate? I heard you like them arcane signets, brother.
Aussie!
No, I'm not going there. Go on. What are you doing?
Can I bum a soul ring?
Or can I have a cheeky soul ring, mate?
Always fucking me soul rings.
Oh.
God.
Australian
we've already
humour.
butchered
Let's
this,
go.
Commander.
So he is a 4/4 with vigilance. 1, sacrifice an artifact. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Or X and tap. Exile an artifact with mana value X from your graveyard. Create 2 tokens that are copies of the exile card. Activate only as a sorcery. So,
Artifacts.
I am literally Boris Artifacts. That is what I am playing.
Speaking of
I
artifacts.
love it.
I am Saheeli the Gifted today. I am a Planeswalker deck where everyone else is just playing their standard old
Boring
legendary
creatures.
Double blue red though. Also double artifacts.
Also, it did show up,
You
correct?
did, you're good.
So I can +1 to create a 1/1 servo artifact token. I can also +1 to make the next spell I cast this turn cost 1 less for each artifact I control. Or I can -7 her for each artifact I control, create a token that's a copy of it. Those tokens gain haste and exile those tokens at the beginning of the next end step.
Yep.
Nice.
I can't wait for you to just be stealing artifacts.
Yeah, so many artifacts.
We'll just be trading during the game.
Yep.
Hey man, I've got a soul ring.
Boring.
Soul ring.
We gotta figure out who's going first. You wanna
do,
spin the bad boy?
Spin the wheel. Also, Theatre Stud, welcome on in.
Hello, thank you very much. And if you want to
Stephen.
join us to watch Commander gameplay in the future, twitch.tv/Nerds of the West. We want to do more of it. We want to get to the point where we're doing Commander gameplay every single week. So hit that like and subscribe and help us out. We'll be tracking life and Commander damage, and Reese is going to spin the thing and see who goes first.
Oi, mate, lend us some mana rock.
You got any more of those?
Who do we have?
It is Tom again. It's always Tom.
Tom is the
Remember the
winner.
one time it wasn't Tom and Tom forced us to roll again?
I
and
do
then it was
remember
Tom?
that.
I'm
That's
never
your
letting
valuable
him down.
strategy.
You mean
yeah.
today?
Yeah, good strategy. All right, draw for turn. Let's go.
We've been here for hours.
That is not a land, but it is something that I can cast in the future, which is perfect. Turn 1, Shivan Reef.
Nice.
It doesn't gain me life, it will cost me life, but it is blue mana, and that is important in a blue-red deck.
Doesn't enter tap though, so.
Does not enter tapped, but I do not have a Soul Ring, so 10.
Loser.
It's because
Well-
we took all the soul rings out, put them into our decks.
I'll go with a forest and play Avacyn's Pilgrim and do what green does best, which is ramp.
And do what green does, which is tap for white.
yeah. For
I
white
don't
mana.
understand.
And I'll move my commander off the table for now. And that's it. That's turn for now.
All right, I will draw for turn.
Why do we put all cards in the middle? So that it pops up on the card cam. That is reading the card that we play, so if I grab my Shivan Reef, apart from the fact that it's autoing to some weird, like...
yeah. Sometimes the detection software is.
Nope, that's not a Shivan Reef.
There we go.
There in the
So you
end.
can see and read and hopefully understand the cards we're playing.
Cool. I'm going to play a Plains and pass turn.
Cool.
Boring.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I do have to remind myself that is the steps.
I am going to play a mountain and end my turn.
Look at these chumps over here. They don't even have plays on turn one.
We don't need
You mean everyone except you?
we don't need fancy cards to
to win.
to win.
All you need is morale.
Mountain.
Copycat.
Turn.
Okay. Untap. Draw.
Oh, how plain.
Gaudy.
Oh, I just looked at all your cards. I'm sorry.
Yeah, stop cheating, bro. I'll
Classic
play
cheat pirates.
planes, and then I will attack for that. For cheating, I'm attacking you for
I'll take
damage,
that.
and
Down to 39.
that's the end of my turn.
Banger.
You know what? I totally accept my fate. Draw for turn. Alright,
All you
cool.
need
I will
is
play
love.
a mountain, tap 2, and I'm going to play a key to the city. Tap, discard a card, up to one target creature can't be blocked this turn, so any creature. And then whenever Key of the City becomes untapped, you may pay 2. If you do, draw a card.
I like that.
Okay.
You can choose any creature. So
Yeah.
You can make things unblockable.
Draw for
Yeah.
turn.
I literally give you the key to their city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to their city.
to their city.
That's so
I'm going to
funny.
play an island for turn. Tap both of those for. Let's go. A couple of options here. Let's go for Prismatic Lens. So I can. That's rude. Tap it for colorless mana or pay 1 and get any color.
Nice. Nice.
Did the stream start twice? Yes, things broke, and it wasn't my fault, but I fixed it because I'm a genius.
Yeah. It's never Tom's fault, but he's always the poor guy that has to fix it.
It was like
It's never Tom's fault, but Tom's the only one who sets things up, so it's kind of his
Tom's fault. Yeah.
That's my turn, Tom.
All right, draw a island.
Tom fixed one thing and then 10 things.
Oh, yeah. The joys of being a programmer.
I'll drop a second mountain, and I will pay 3, and unfortunately have to tap this for blue, which is revealing a little bit too much to you guys, but suck
Tom
at me.
has blue.
Wait, what? Tom's playing blue?
Tom's playing blue and doesn't have an island.
And yeah, and he's willing to pay life for this blue as well.
For Veyron, Voice of Duality. Veyron has Magecraft. Whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery spells, he gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If casting or copying an instant or sorcery spell causes a triggered ability or permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So every
Nice.
time I cast or copy an instant or sorcery
Yeah.
spell, he gets +2/+2.
And other things, of course.
Until end
Wow.
of turn, or
Yeah,
Until end of turn, yes. It's not counters.
cool.
that's incredible.
Miss your face. We need to game soon. We do, Stephen. Actually, I need to chat to you sometime soon.
Because you're in trouble.
You are you're bad. No, I have some stuff to talk to you about. We can chat later. It's fine.
Exclamation hex, Stephen, or exclamation hex code. I can't remember which way it works because no one's used it in that long.
Draw. I'll be playing Temple of the False God,
What a banger.
which currently is useless.
It is
actually.
offline.
So that's not worth any mana.
What a great card, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exclamation hex. FFFF.
Yeah, because it's this beautiful.
Yeah, it's the green color. And I'll be tapping whatever useful mana I do have
Wow.
to play Wild Beastmaster. Whenever it attacks, other creatures I control get +X/+X where it's their power.
Oh, it's so good.
Gross.
And
I kept that one in my deck because. Yep.
Yeah, actually, we haven't
Yeah,
talked
it's
about
so
that
good.
yet. Callum has an upgraded version of this deck. We both bought this deck because they literally couldn't get it off the shelves. It was a
Yeah.
$70 commander deck, and I think we both bought it for $35. 'cause they were
Wow.
like, nobody
I bought
wants
it for
this
30.
deck.
that surprises me because
It's not a bad
it doesn't
deck,
seem
but
too bad. Yeah.
Callum's then gone through and upgraded the heck out of it, and that deck is on the wheel.
Nutty.
I would have
I've got
loved
it
if
in my.
both
I've got
showed
it in
up.
my
Yeah.
card today. Yeah.
What do we got then, Mr. Mayor?
Cool. So I played a mountain.
Deal.
And then I'm going to tap 3, a white and 2 red, for a Dig Site Engineer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 2. If you do, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control.
Not
Know
bad.
that card.
I am
That's your turn.
making artifacts. That is my turn.
Untap. Draw. Let's go with a Foundry of the Consoles for my land for turn.
Hey, I like that card.
I
I
like
haven't read
you,
what it
Chris.
does, but it's a land.
Tom. That's really sweet, and I'm wondering where the catch is. Where's the punchline?
You know what? I don't like you, Chris.
Well, that's to be expected.
Got him. You set him up, I set him up. That's
Let's see.
What a
I will
stitch up.
then play.
classic stitch up,
Classic.
lads.
Tap a. Actually, let's go a red and a colorless for a Loyal Apprentice,
Hey.
Apologies. There we go.
which has haste, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, if I control my commander, I can create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact. You have a 1/1.
I
have a
a
3/3.
You also can't attack. You just cast him.
He's got haste.
Yeah, he's a hasty boy.
See the 5-letter word?
If you read the card, it tells you what the card does.
Yeah.
Tom
Chris,
can't read
I'm
the card
gonna
when it's
swing-
straight against his
swinging my
board
two at
like
you,
that.
Chris.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You're gonna give me the trade with my Wild Beastmaster. That's right. I'll
Yeah,
take two.
but if you block it, he doesn't get Thopters when he casts his commander.
I'll leave that decision for you when he attacks you.
Chris down to 38.
Down to
It's
38.
because you want the Wild Beastmaster, isn't it?
That's why
yeah.
That's why I figured. Chris was a free attack at that point.
Yeah, really. Whenever someone's got something that's too good to lose.
I will play another Mountain for turn, and then I will cast for 3 an Elementalist's Palette. Whenever I cast a spell with X and its mana cost, put 2 charge counters on Elementalist Palette. It normally taps for 1, or I can add 2 colors for each charge counter on it, but I can only spend that mana to up things that contain an X.
Solid.
So theoretically, we'll ramp quite a lot, but only for certain spells. Oh no, that's what this deck does
And if
anyway.
you put the work in, yeah. Got it.
Unfortunately, I don't have any 2s, so I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw a card. I'll play a forest.
I should have swung Callum, hey? Yeah, leaving himself open like a little chump.
Like a little chump.
I'm a big fan of our card sleeves, Reese.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
For those who played Magic over the last few years,
And
the
even
Strixhaven,
They're
the other one.
Excellent.
the Strixhaven Dragons,
the
right?
Strixhaven Dragons,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You
Ah,
can tell
yes.
that's the first commander
Gluing.
deck I had because I didn't give a shit about the sleeves that went in.
Yeah. All right, I'm playing my commander. I'm comasting.
Look, one day,
Leinore.
Kamast will take on.
For anyone who needs a
Right,
refresher,
that's our thing.
Coven.
Commast.
She cares about having a whole party of troops with different powers, which I currently don't qualify, so that's all right.
Oh, because we've only got 2 1/1s.
Yeah.
But she's a 0.
Yeah, but he needs 3.
Three separate creatures with
okay.
different powers.
Yeah, if we check if it likes us today.
1/1 counter.
Give it.
Oh, right. I was,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
if
like- I was
he
like,
has 3 creatures with different powers, no, it just
Why is
straight
it
up-
not?
No.
I think it's just real dark.
No, because did you cast this first main?
Yeah.
You can do her ability at the beginning of combat.
But it won't trigger because I don't qualify
No,
for cover.
at the beginning of combat on your turn,
Right.
put a 1/1. That one doesn't trigger for cover. That is
Yeah.
a base ability.
yeah, she just ain't showing up. That
Even
is-
better. Oh, well, thanks for exploiting. Thanks for not exploiting my dumminess.
Hold on, did that work?
There we go.
Hey!
Oh no, it's back to the rest.
Look, it was there
Yeah,
for a second.
beginning of combat, you do your ability.
You put a 1/1 counter on something.
And then if you
Then
have...
if Coven triggers.
Okay, well that is strictly better.
Yes, so you can make your Wild Beastmaster a 2/2.
And did I will. I will put a +1 counter. Okay, move to combat.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyone want to make my shit unblockable for currying favor purposes?
No.
Put a +1 counter on my Wild Beastmaster. And then for my next trick, I will draw a card because I have Coven.
Yeah, you have a 1 and 2 and a
1 and 2
0,
and a
1
0.
and a 0.
0, 1, and a 2.
Indeed, I do.
Weekend maths.
A 0, a 0, and a 0.
I'm so proud of us all. We passed year 1.
You
You
guys.
passed year 1.
Yeah.
I will attack you,
Because you
Callum,
attacked me.
with 2 damage.
I will take 2 damage. Thank you.
Suck it, nerd.
Bazinga. Alright, your turn, Reese.
Alrighty, I will untap,
Even tradesies.
draw.
It is actually even.
I will then play a mountain. And then I will
Suck in a bunch of air.
Yep.
Whip.
That is not a creature. Okay, cool. I will. Don't mind me. I'm just.
You're just deliberating over there.
What will? Oh, you know what? I can actually do. I can commast. That's what I'm gonna
Hey,
do.
there
I
you
am
go.
commasting.
2 Commasters.
Osgir. Osgir the Grouch. He enters the battlefield.
He
You know
sure
what he does.
We all know him. We all love him.
What a cutie pie.
He's a great guy.
And then combat.
I'm open.
How big's your dude?
2/2.
2/2?
But I have 2 mana open to buff him.
Ah, true.
I too have 2 mana open with nothing on the battlefield.
I'm gonna swing at Callum for 3.
I'll take 3.
Yep. Callum's down to 35.
What a loser.
And then that's my turn.
Cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play a mountain. I was about to say forest. That's definitely not a forest.
Look at this forest.
But there's a go.
I too am going to Kamast. So 4 mana for my Kamaster.
Nice. Saheeli.
Saheeli. I need to put a counter on her because she has 4.
You got a dice.
Let me get. No, I'm just going to put this tab up here. All my fancy bits and pieces.
Did you all see that digital Gloomhaven is free on the Epic Store?
Yes,
this
I
week?
have picked it up, and it's
I have also
kind of
picked it up.
spicy.
As much as I don't like the Epic Store, I have picked it up.
I actually, I don't. I've got a login for the Epic Store because someone made an account under my email. There's another race hall.
That's
Right.
amazing.
There's several of us in WA, but there's a lot of us in
There's at
Australia.
least 3 of them in the world.
So my Snapchat was originally made for another race, but they used my email. So when I tried to sign up for Snapchat, I couldn't use it. But then I was like, well, they've used my email. So I then did the email recovery thing. So they sent me, they reset the password. I then logged into their Snapchat, deleted everything, and went, this Snapchat's mine now.
Wow.
So I'm pretty sure that also explains why my email is always full of garbage, because I'm pretty sure the other race is just gone, you know what, fuck
that
you.
guy. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Email warfare.
Yeah.
Back to me real quick. I'm going to +1 Saheeli and make a Thopter.
Nice.
Sorry, servo, not Thopter. Make a servo.
Oh, head down the servo.
Servo. I'm then going to move to combat. So my loyal apprentice is going to trigger, and he's going to make me a Thopter.
Nice.
Because my commander is on the battlefield.
Cool.
You all got any more of them electricaries laying around, just out of curiosity?
I don't think there's one.
Playing red doesn't play the board wipe.
Yeah.
Well, your
I am then. You're up. You've got a 2/2. What's your 2/2 do?
I can buff him when I cast an instant or sorcery spell, and he makes things that happen when I cast an instant or sorcery spell happen twice.
I'm going to pass. And
In your end step, I am going to pay 1 red and lose a life.
in response,
He's
I'm
doing
going
it.
to laugh.
He's dying slowly.
And a mana of any color. Oh no, that can be mana. Wow, 1 mana of any color. Sorry, colorless. Not lose the life.
Ah.
Up to 39.
Didn't realize that said mana of
backsies.
any color. That is even better than I thought. To basic land cycle Fiery Fall. Discard this card, set your library for a basic land, put it into my hand, then shuffle.
Nice.
Oh, didn't use it for its burn effect.
Look, it'd be nice,
Fiery
but
Fool.
it's 6 mana to deal 5 damage to something.
It's true.
I'm searching for an island. Who would have funked it?
Who would have? Now you don't ever pay life ever again.
You never know. I might need something that needs 3 blue mana.
Oh,
It is a possibility.
Storm-tired Leviathan, perhaps.
Is that in this deck? I can't remember.
Archmage's Charm.
What's Tom's artifact? Tom, would you like to put your...
Yes, my artifact is the Elementalist Palette. It is 1 mana of any color, but whenever I cast a spell with X in its cost, I get to put 2 charge counters on it. Then I can tap it and add colorless mana for charge counters that are on there. So in that case, it would be 2 and it would ramp up, but I can only spend that mana to increase X values in cards. If anyone would like to cut my deck, it is
So
there.
to answer your question, DDoS, some of them are upgraded precons, some of them are homebrew, and some of them are regular precons. Actually, there's a mix of just about everything on the Commander Roulette wheel. But of the decks here today, I'm not exactly sure what's been
All
upgraded.
precons.
They're all just precons.
These are all my
just
decks,
straight
and they are all precons.
Perfect.
I don't want to upgrade the Strixhaven decks. They were so thematic and just
Yeah,
great as they are. I'll
synergistic.
probably add a little bit to the 2 that you 2 are playing at some point.
For sure.
Play the island for turn.
Beck, to answer your question, how does the cards on screen work?
Magic.
It literally magic.
Jank magic, and they don't work. So
We have,
So the real question is, how do the cards on screen?
Yeah.
How do cards on screen?
How do cards?
I'm going to cast
Yep.
for Zaffai Thunder Conductor. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, I scry 1. With him on the field, it would be scry 2. There are other things like I get creatures and deal 10 damage to you, but I need more mana for that.
Oh, that's not necessary to explain.
Don't worry about it.
10
Don't worry about
damage
it.
is not very much.
And then I am worried about the amount of creatures y'all have.
So what's happening? I just realized what's happening is
It's recognizing that
thinks
as-
that card is that.
Yes.
Is that.
Oh.
You're like,
Bloody hell.
how cards?
And then I will pay
that's
2
weird.
for Humble Defector, which is a card I kind of want to put in my Rakdos deck.
I got
Do you want to use a blank sleeve here instead? Or...
2 seconds. Hey, there we
it's,
go.
Blue tack
Yeah,
on.
but it'll
No.
possibly detect that. Yeah.
Just cooked.
Its auto is just doing that. Look, there is a way around it, but the way around it is we
wow.
have someone on the computer running everything. So
that's
for now.
true.
Anyway, Humble Defector, he is a 2/1, and I can tap him to draw 2 cards. Target opponent gains control of Humble Defector. I can only activate him during my turn.
Brilliant card.
Yeah.
I love it so
Fun
much.
little guy.
Yeah.
So you draw 2 cards and then give them to someone else.
Yeah, and then they give it to someone else.
It's actually a really cool commander card for like interactivity.
Yeah.
But that is my turn. I'm all tapped out. Have fun.
Also,
Alright.
I'd like to say hello to Detect Magic. How you doing?
Detect
How
magic.
you doing? How cards?
Best cantrip.
How card?
Just leave the most recently played card. Tom, you're not.
Just leave the most recently played card in the middle until someone plays something else. Yeah, but then it's not enough field.
It's like, whose card is this?
I feel like Tom's doing this. Just
Yeah.
read chat now. I mean, it's good. I love it, but like, I need to.
I'll play Growth Spasm.
Growth Spiral.
Search my library for a basic land, and then also create an Eldrazi spawn, which you can sacrifice
Wow.
for mana. So let me do that.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna grab myself a plains and put it onto the battlefield tapped.
Hi, I've been missing playing EDH, so this is super fun to watch. Thanks.
Let's go.
Respect to Chris for playing the Coven deck. Found it pretty tough ability to make work.
Well, unfortunately, when it comes to Commander Roulette, you don't get a choice.
Yeah, that's true. Also, so far I have only had the opportunity to make a coven once, and it has succeeded. So I see no drawback.
Yeah, but when yours is like, I put a 1/1 counter and draw a card, and mine's like, I deal 10 damage to someone. It's
Yeah.
kind of.
Chris is like, it's all upside and no downside.
Yeah. So I can't lose.
I am really keen to see Callum's version of that deck at some point.
Yeah. The
Especially now that
upgraded
I've added the old second harvest to your deck.
So this is a 0/1 creature that I can sacrifice at any time for any
We
reason.
will be getting tokens. You should have tokens in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
There were tokens in the
You're completely right.
in the box.
I totally forgot that I even had those. Well,
Look at all these tokens.
I was like, this is a precon. It comes with the tokens. For the rest of our decks, it doesn't come with the tokens, but we are aiming to pick up some either infinity tokens or
Whiteboard tokens.
whiteboard tokens that aren't quite
we
infinity tokens, so we can draw our own tokens, and you can see all our wonderful art skills. See if the tokens work.
Tom cheating is inevitable, like being attacked by a moose in
I
Canada.
put a surely the Thopter will work, right? Is the Thopter... Nope, thinks it's a...
You know, my sister was bitten by a moose.
Jesus Christ.
Banger. Second Harvest, a card after my own heart and token decks. Dude, so I've just built a Rin and Seri deck. It's Rin and Seri deck. So all cats, all dogs, let's go all day long. I was just looking through my collection to see like what I could find that could fit in there, and found a couple of hounds, because hounds have been errated to be dogs. And then I was like, Second Harvest. Oh, add a copy of every token. That's pretty good. And then I'm like, oh, I've got 2 more copies of this. And then I was like, oh, this is a $10 card.
Yeah. Super good.
I got a few copies of Second Harvest. I also have like Parallel Lives and Doubling Season as well.
Yeah, those are the big ones. Move to combat. Anyone
I did
have
go
an
for an anointed
interruption?
procession.
Nice.
Trigger.
Trigger.
I'm going to put a +1 counter on herself. So my sweet Leinore is becoming a 1/5.
because you got the 0/1.
I
that
now
was
have a
still
0/1 because of the Eldrazi. So I trigger and draw a card.
banger.
And then I will decide that not much is worth attacking at the moment. I'll pass a turn.
Cool. I will untap.
Quoth the Raven.
I need to add some more mana.
Dollar is what I need.
Hey.
Good thing I've had this card for a while. Hey, Chris, do you know what this is? Temple of the Force God? Looks very familiar.
It's also not quite as useless as my one.
Yeah. Mine is online. Well, yours is online now.
Oh, yeah, it is now.
Yeah, because you have 5
It counts for
lands.
itself.
It counts for
Cool.
itself, yeah.
Nice. So when are you going to throw an artifact at someone?
Yeet.
Easier said than done, brother. You gotta have artifacts to draw artifacts. That's
You gotta have the card to play the card.
Yep.
We do. So, for those of you who don't know, we're hoping to upgrade the nerd set soon, move it to somewhere else. We can't say 100% sure it's going to happen, but most likely, fingers crossed, it happens. The one thing we need is like a top-down light, because that side of the board is so dark.
Yeah, it really is.
We can.
And like we've got lights pointing at it, but it doesn't do enough.
That
Maybe
will be,
like that one up there could be pointed like...
once
they're
the
just
space
too far
becomes
away.
available,
Yeah.
we can then start figuring out what we need to do and making it a bit more workable. All right.
What do you got, Reese?
Tap 3 for a 1,000-year elixir. You may activate abilities of creatures you control as though those creatures had haste. And then I can pay 1 and untap target creature.
Okay.
Though, trigger, because that entered, I'm going to pay 2 on Dig Site Engineer to create a 0/0 colorless construct.
Nice.
So it'll be a 3/3
It will
construct.
be a 3/3. When I find the construct, tokens are
I
double-sided.
know, I had issues finding my Eldrazi spawn, so don't feel
See, but
too
you guys know that. Billy is funny when he's like, where's my token?
bad. And they're like directly in front of him, or
Cool.
on the backside.
Classic Billy.
So there we go. I have a 3/3 construct. I will then look across the board and go, there's not much worth doing.
Right? That's some...
Is it like worth making enemies now?
I know, these people,
Look,
they remember.
I'm just saying, I got some stuff to do that will benefit some people. So if you want to be one of those people that it benefits,
Yeah.
Hit Tom.
All right, cool.
true.
I'm gonna pass my turn. Cool. Yeah.
In your end step, I do nothing. Untap.
Okay, Reese. No need to flex your token dominance. Just checking that.
Yeah, the
You want?
parallel lines.
We're playing Hidden Leaders. Sick.
Always
close
forget.
enough. The deck list still
But
exists.
guys, go to the Kickstarter thing. Everyone liked Hidden Leaders that played it. Some of us, whatever. But go to the Kickstarter.
Did you guys end up playing it the other day?
Yeah.
Still not a hit for you? Better at 4, but still not good?
Yes, so my thoughts improved. It wasn't as bad as what I thought it was, but it's still not a me game.
Fair enough.
So I was like, but go support them. They're good people. Like, at the end of the day, they're good people. A lot of people seem to enjoy the game, so like...
They did point out to me something, unless you're ready to go, we'll start
I'm
talking
ready
about a
to
board
go,
game.
yep.
Go for it.
So Swift, it's my land for turn, Swift Water
Hey,
Cliffs. I will gain a life.
Steez.
Thank you, Tom and Reese.
No
Boys.
worries.
Does
Up to
enter tap
36.
though. I'm going to plus Saheeli, but I'm going to use her second ability. So the next spell I cast this turn costs 1 less to cast for each artifact.
Here we
as
go.
I control, so that's 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to play a magnifying glass for free.
Nice.
Hey.
So 3 mana.
For free, you shouldn't have.
For free.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana available.
Blimey.
Cool.
That's a lot of mana.
I am going to...
I was also going to run into Dido's. That I bought a Parallel Lives when they were $10 Australian.
Yeah.
They are now like $70 Australian.
Oh, bloody hell.
Yeah.
I walked into my local game store and said, here's 1 card, give me 20 cards.
Yeah.
I went and
Traded in your
sold,
Temple Garden.
went and
Yes.
sold my Temple Garden from Zendikar Expeditions, which is they sell it for like 170 Australian. So they gave me $100 in store credit to just be like, card.
No.
Sick.
I am
So
going
basically, you got a free
to
one to possession.
tap 6 mana, one of which I'm using on the Prismatic Lens to get a second blue mana.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Reverse Engineer. So for 5 mana, I'm drawing 3 cards.
Oh. Okay.
You know what? Fine, I guess
That's
we can.
fine.
That's all right.
2,
Darn blue players.
3. Moving to combat trigger. I'm going to get another servo.
Hello, Curve.
Hey, what's going on?
How you doing,
Thopter,
man?
Welcome in.
Construct.
Ready for some magic action?
Why does this deck only give me?
Just put a dice on it. Start counting them.
But like this one has haste and the other
Yeah,
one doesn't.
just remember.
Oh, it's so hard.
I love how
isn't
it's like
it,
each
to
turn I
manage
get a new one of these because of this guy, but it only gives me one servo token.
That is really annoying. Flip it to the other side.
Like that's.
Where are they?
Oh, there they are.
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend this sleeve is a servo,
Alright,
and then I'll put a dice on it when they both have haste next turn.
cool.
Well,
I mean-
something sickness.
Well, not something
Yeah.
correct. I will not attack, so pass turn.
Alrighty then.
How y'all doing today? I am ready for some magic action. Curve, I am doing exceptionally well.
Two.
I'm playing magic, that's why I'm doing well.
Two of these guys.
I am very, very tired today, but magic has sparked my joy.
Reese, these guys have been drawing a bunch of cards.
Oh, what a bloody
Do you-
legend. Here's a bigger
Hold
gun.
on. First of all, Doomslade 1738.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow.
Exclamation your favorite color in chat. Red
Tom,
salute
what
and
is
green.
what
Hey man,
proposition do you have?
these guys have been drawing some cards. Would you like the ability to draw 2 cards on your turn?
very much like.
All right, I'm gonna tap Humble Defector to draw 2 cards, and target opponent will take control of Humble Defector.
Thank you.
You can only activate him on your turn, but
Yep.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
That's fine. Does he untap when I
What's
get
the
him, or
card
does
you
he stay
played?
tapped?
Stay taps for
Reverse
now.
engineer?
Yeah.
Stays tapped for now. Yeah,
That's cool.
he's not entering the battlefield as a new
Yeah,
version of
yeah.
anything.
Oh, hey Lachlan, how you doing?
Lockie, you should be watching the footy, man.
Yeah, what happened to the foot kick, brother?
Yeah,
Remember
the
when he was
handball.
originally supposed to be here, and then he was
Yeah,
like,
I
"Nah,
know.
footy's on."
And he's like, I'm not a nerd, I'm actually a Chad.
Yeah.
In nerd's clothing.
Chad Lachlan, that's what I found.
Who do we feel isn't really doing anything right now? Like apart from me with only 2 people on the field, who needs a bit of love, a bit of support, maybe the ability to play a card without paying its mana cost?
He's bluffing.
Me.
I have a card that.
It will be from your deck, not from your hand.
Oh,
As in random off the top, as in choose.
All right, well, what's sweet talking there? Tom?
I'm expecting you guys to sweet talk me.
All right,
I'm giving
well.
someone here the
Yeah.
ability to play the next non-land card from their deck for free.
Well, if you choose me, I will point my destruction spell at whatever you choose that's not mine. You can choose, and it could
Anyone
be...
else? All right, fuck it. I'm taking Chris's off.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I don't have anything
I-
equivalent to
Yeah,
that.
I can
Silence.
make one of your creatures unblockable.
I won't attack you for a
Ooh,
turn.
actually-
Like,
Right now?
Yeah, I
That
can.
might help, actually, yeah. You could always do that.
Nah, let's go the destruction spell.
Yeah.
This is Creative Technique. It is a 5-mana spell with Demonstrate. When you cast this spell, you may copy it. If you do, an opponent also copies it. So I'm going to get this ability twice, and then someone else is going to get the ability. It will also trigger a bunch of stuff for my guys. Shuffle your library, then reveal the cards from the top of it until you reveal a non-land card. Exile that card and put the rest onto the bottom of my library in a random order. I may cast the exiled card without paying its mana cost. I am going to do that twice. Chris is going to do it once.
Okay.
Triggers on the stack.
Yeah.
Yes. So firstly...
Baron Voice
I'm
of
a-
Duality is
Yo.
going to get +4/+4
Yeah.
until end of turn, because I am both casting and copying.
Do you guys want some macas? I'll be back.
I remember
Take
this
orders
deck
now.
from last
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
I am also going to get to scry 2 before I do this. Or scry 1 twice before I do this.
Yep.
And then I'm going to put 2 4/4 blue-red elementals onto the field.
sorry, mistake.
Yeah.
It's a Thopter on a
That makes
Top
sense.
on the 7th?
Trigger,
That's fine.
That's it.
Cool. So here's a 6/6 until end of turn. I'm going to scry 1.
And make a Lelemental.
Gonna leave that bad boy on top.
You're just about to shuffle it
So
away.
you shuffle Scry and then...
Yeah.
Oh, shuffle. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, I'm shuffling. Doesn't
Yeah, it's
matter.
like, what's the point? Unless you can draw a card quickly now.
You know what? I'm going to put it on bottom, so then it's more likely to end up on top when I shuffle. And then I'm going to scry this one.
Oh, but that is rigging the shuffle. That's illegal, Tom. Judge.
It's really not. And then I get 2 4/4 elementals.
Bloody hell. I remember this deck now. This was
All right.
terror bad.
Shuffle my library, then reveal cards from the top until you reveal a non-land card. Chris, you're welcome to do the same right now. Or do you want to do it in order?
Demonstrate. When you cast a spell, you may copy it. If you do choose an opponent, they go. I think my copy is actually on the top of the stack. So
All
I
right,
have
go
to
right ahead.
First. Well, I'll shuffle me old Deckarino.
If anyone would like to cut my deck before I do
I
this,
feel so, like
it'll
I would like
be
someone else to cut it, but if I cut it, it's gonna be
it'll
some
be
god
your
tier
fault if
card.
something good comes out.
I'm just gonna.
All right then, Chris. Good catch. Good catch. Look at that. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Was this real? This is 100% a legal move.
Sounds
Also,
like Tom is cheating again. Yeah.
for 5, fuck, what a spell.
Okay, so reveal until I hit a non-land.
Reveal until you hit a non-land card.
It is a mounted rescuer. Oh, sorry, a moorland rescuer.
Oh, yeah.
When it dies, return any number of other creatures with power X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield where X was its power.
Such a good card.
Hell yeah.
That
That's
works.
pretty good.
Thanks for
Thank you.
coming.
Thank you.
That works so good with my humans deck, because technically when it dies, it's like the 13/13 whatever it was from
Yeah,
being buffed.
exactly.
And so it's just like these 1/1s in my graveyard, all of them come back. And then they hit the battlefield
Amazing.
and all become 13.
That's incredible.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
That's a scavenger grounds. Ponder.
Hey.
Look at the
that's
top
not
3 cards of my library. Shuffle them back in any order. You may shuffle and then draw a card. Hey, look, it's a free draw card.
That's true, yeah.
Top 3. Fucking all lands.
Yeah. Just pick. You want to shuffle and then
You
draw?
may shuffle, may. So put them back in any order.
You know what? I am actually going to take one.
And just take a land, because I mean, in Commander land is usually good.
The other big note as well is you don't shuffle between activate. Oh, do you shuffle between activations?
I do shuffle between
Okay.
activations.
Between each one of those spells, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Poor Reese.
Draw a
He hasn't
card?
had a turn in 20 years.
Yep.
Bro.
That'll be my land for the
I
turn.
remember when we started, I didn't even have a beard. That's.
Yeah, and just look at you now.
Couldn't see it, the bandana was in the way.
Yeah. Bro, I remember we started this game pre-COVID. That's how long this game's been going for.
All right, second.
12 years! 12
Second
I did my time.
Oh, that's got to be the best Harry Potter film.
I
IMO,
haven't seen
Don't
it.
at me, the third one.
Anyone want to cut? Anyone?
You know what? This time, yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Just the top card.
This is gonna be your fault. It's gonna be hilarious.
In before, yeah. Here comes
All
the
right.
Prismari Lorehold or whatever.
Revealing from the top. Fiery Encore. Discard a card, then draw a card. When you discard a non-land card this way, Fiery Encore deals damage equal to that card's mana value to target creature or planeswalker. It has Storm.
Storm, oh god. So far you have cast one spell.
No. I cast one spell and copied 2.
But Storm doesn't count about,
When
care
you
about
ca-
copying, I'm afraid.
Each spell card. It does not. No.
Yeah.
So I've cast 2 spells.
Yeah, so you get one
You
copy.
I do. Yeah. I've only cast 1 spell. Cool. So I get to discard a card and I'm gonna kill some creatures, I guess.
A creature.
There's a planeswalker on the field.
Don't tell him that.
But for each of those, trigger.
Fuck! I do get a trigger.
Okay, this is why everyone hates this deck. Well, we don't hate it. It's a great deck, but
start
by
by
Jove, it
discarding
takes a
cards and
long
draw a card.
time.
No, I start with.
This is not a starter
Trigger.
person's deck.
This is now a 8/8 because I am casting. I'm sorry, I'm not casting. Not casting it the first time, am I? I'm playing it for free.
Well, as you cast this, you needed.
I'm not casting it, though. I am-
Back.
You may cast the exile card.
Oh,
without
Chat,
fuck
do you,
yeah.
do you want
Yeah.
anything
Sorry,
from
so
Macca's?
no,
I'll be-
sorry. My storm count is at 2.
Yeah. As in, because you cast Ponder, right? Oh,
Yeah.
so you get 3 copies of it.
Yeah.
So, first thing that happens, Fiery Encore goes in a stack. A triggered ability is Waiting, which is the Storm triggered ability.
Yeah.
Then, you choose which of these goes in the stack next. So let's just do
Cool.
it step by step.
Zaffai, another elemental.
Cool,
So we're
make an
killing
elemental.
Tom first, right?
Scry
to
one.
get this bullshit out of the way.
Scry 1.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right? So that we can actually play. Okay, now this triggers, he gets +1, so it's up to 5.
That's right, plus 2, so it's up to 8.
Remember at the start
8.
where he's like,
It's got
it's
plus
not-
6, plus
it's not,
6.
is it at all? It's
I'm so
Prismari.
sorry, I've already.
Okay.
Listen, cool.
Next, they've resolved. Now, the Storm triggered ability triggers. Now, if you're copying it twice, you need to choose targets for your copies as well. So, what did you target with that straight away? Saheeli.
Yeah, I was going to target Saheeli.
How much are you doing, Saheeli?
We'll get to that.
It depends.
Yeah.
So, where are your 2 copies getting targeted?
What is everyone's biggest creature?
My Moorland Rescuer, which you gave me.
2-1.
My commander.
Yeah, let's go. Let's just kill everyone's commander. Let's just kill everyone's
Yeah,
commander.
could do that, yeah. So mine and Reese's commanders.
And my Planeswalker.
Yeah.
So upon those going onto the stack,
So yours is a 1/5, yours is a 4/4, and yours is a
6/6 basically.
it's
six
yeah.
loyalty. Now these each trigger twice, so you need to resolve those first in
Yep.
whichever order
So
you
I'm
choose.
going to scry once
And then make an elemental.
and leave that on top. Do it again. So then 2 elementals. So I'm up to 5 elementals because I have a dice, please and thank you.
Reese needs a hug, I'd say.
Thanks for coming, Reese. Remember when I gave you some free draw cards?
5 of those
I
in
just
total. Now that gets another plus...
Plus 4, plus 4, so it is
plus
up to 12.
Yeah, until end of turn. Don't make an unblockable.
Hey, did you want to make an unblockable, Reese?
no, I'm good.
No,
I'm good.
Okay, that is all those triggers. Now I need to discard cards and then draw a card. When I discard a non-land card, I will deal damage. So first and foremost, yours is a...
A
Six.
0-6.
So, yeah.
Yep, so I'm going to discard Treasure Cruise, which is 8.
Nice.
8 damage to Saheeli to kill it.
So here
That would let me
dead.
draw 3 cards, but it has
cast
Delve,
her
so I
once.
could do stuff. So that is discarded. I'm going to discard Crackling. So yours is 5, yours is a 4, isn't it?
Yep.
Crackling Drake to deal 4 damage to
Yep.
your. Thing. It's a fun little card,
have a
equal to the
dice?
instance and sorcery cards and then exile in my graveyard. So that would have been nice to keep around. Sorry, I draw a card, and then I draw another card, and then
Are you following this chat?
if I want to deal.
This is exactly why I hated playing this deck.
Yeah,
because
because
this
you
is
had to
like,
be in
Look, I'm having a great
Yeah.
time. A 5 to kill your
to kill
thing,
my
right?
commander, yeah.
What's
Hang on a
Yep,
minute.
cool.
Can I read the wording? Discard a card, then draw a card. When you discard, it deals damage. Okay. So before you choose,
Yep.
I shall play Inspiring Call.
Yep.
Draw a card for each creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it, and then those creatures gain indestructible until end of turn. So unless you have a response.
No.
Cool. So, 2 cards for me, and then each of these 2 creatures gain indestructible. So now, after this will resolve, you choose what to discard, so you could throw away a shit card if you
True.
want.
Hi Stormo, how you doing?
Is he already targeting your commander and then discarding a card, or is he discarding and then targeting?
So yeah, well, it had to target to be put onto the stack first.
Yeah.
But then, in response to it beginning to resolve, I would
No,
jump in,
indestructible,
indestructible, and now it's resolving, and Tom presumably is not going to throw away a good
The
card.
magic isn't
Yeah.
confusing. Tom is confused.
That's pretty much it.
I'm just letting
Please.
them sort it out because I
Yeah,
have
checked out mentally.
no idea what's going on.
Look, at the end of the day, I have
snap back
5
in,
4/4s and a 12/12 that's about
Just
to
let
swing
me
at
know
someone.
when it's my turn again, and I'll do
And I
stuff.
was going to swing at Chris, but now Chris's creatures are indestructible, so...
Indeed, and I'm glad for it.
It doesn't have Traveler in
Yeah,
it,
I'm
does
going to discard Majoring Network.
Fair. 0 damage to my commander.
Yep.
Brilliant. All right, so now Fiery Encore has resolved, goes
Yep.
to the bin.
Creative Technique has resolved.
Yeah,
Finally.
that went, yeah.
I have 2 mana open.
Oh, guys, what did I miss?
Welcome back.
You were asleep
Reese has a
there.
grey beard now. Like, what is
Reese the Grey.
Year is it?
I'm going to go to combat,
Uh,
and
Look
I'm
like-
going to swing for... Here's the thing. Is there any reason for me to swing? Everyone's just going to chump block.
absolutely.
No reason to swing.
Yeah, tap your creature. Come on.
But it's a 12/12. You're going to really give up the opportunity?
So just to confirm, you have 5 4/4s.
5 4/4 elementals. Yeah,
Sick. Cool.
yeah it's not nice.
Fucking hate this game.
You're the one who got me into this game, Reese.
I hate
What
it.
has Reese got to block with? But Reese is also... I kind of like Reese. I don't like Callum.
That's just rude.
Wow.
I just have some Thopters.
I mean, technically, he's known you the longest, so that's.
I'm going to swing 12,
That's true.
12 at Callum.
I am going to block with a servo.
Block with a servo.
So your
Alrighty then.
enormous 12/12 creature just went to the side to pick up.
Now I'm gonna give it -11, -11.
Ah, got it.
So who was it? It was your Vey.
Vayin, Voice of Duality,
Vey
and
just went to the servo to get some.
I had managed to drop 5 spells during the turn, so he got plus 10, plus 10.
Cool.
Oh, it's so triggering how it's just that one card like coming up over and over again.
Just showing it off.
Yeah.
Look, there's not a lot we can do about that right now.
That's all right.
I wish it had an inbuilt delay on it, but hey, Chris, your turn.
Okay. Ooh, Nelly.
If I move that out of the way.
Oh baby, it will go back. Yeah.
Dwarf turn.
Yeah.
I'll play Forests. Now, I did promise Tom that I would point a kill spell at something and he would get to choose.
And now you're going to go back on your word.
Currently, I don't want to go back
Hey,
on my word.
guess what, Tom? His commander is no longer indestructible.
That's true.
I point my kill spell at my own creature.
What are we to do? What are we to do?
You are not under. It's like you would point it at something.
Yeah,
You never said you'd cast it this turn.
that's true.
Christian waving his car. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
I would have got you to kill someone's commander, but I did that already. So that was a fun turn. I see why people like playing
Force him to
blue
kill
red.
his own commander. I'd be like,
I'll play my Leet Scale Guard.
Late.
He dabs. As
Dabs.
He comes onto the battlefield.
When it enters the battlefield, bolster 2. So I choose a creature from among mine with the least toughness from Among Us. Among Us. 2+1 counters on it. Whenever a creature I control with a +1 counter attacks, I can tap a creature the defending player controls. And I'm going to put these on my Averson's Pilgrim to make it a 3/3. So, let's go back to
You don't want to put it on your dude to bring the dudes back, all the dudes you've got in your
I
graveyard?
can't. It has to be the least toughness.
Ah, at least
Yeah,
toughness.
so I could pick the Scion, but I was
ba-
like, yeah, I was just going to sack him anyway at some point. And for my next trick,
A hat out of a cat. yeah. You know what? That is.
pulling a hat out of a cat.
My green, black, blue deck would be funny to play against you all, but I need to figure out what one I want as a
So
commander.
you've just
for
put in
it.
all the good green, black, blue stuff, and then you're like, commander it later.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate strategy.
Muldrotha.
And move to combat.
All right.
My commander's going to trigger. I'm going to put
Yep.
a +1 counter on a creature I control, and I'll choose my Moorland Rescuer to make it a 5/5. And then I'll draw a card because I have a multitude of different powers among my creatures.
Drawing cards is
It's
hard.
honestly a pretty decent.
It's a pretty mellow
It's not
commander where
bad.
it's like you don't
Yeah.
put a big target on your head. You're like, my dudes are just
Yeah,
different.
like I'm not murking everyone like Tom
We're,
is, but
we're just inclusive.
yeah, precisely. Like we're all friends. We're all like dancing around the
friends?
forest.
What?
Well, am I more a friend to you now than Tom is?
Yeah.
yeah, pay that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah. Do you want to make any of my things indestructible? Not indestructible. Unblockable. Can maybe try and whittle down Tom's life total.
Not particularly. I sort of want everything that's in my hand. So
Okay. Well, I will pass a turn to you then.
no worries. I will untap.
Say blue, but blue. Sorry, the blue cards are just draw. Lol. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Blue's card advantage is like going 1-for-1 with a counterspell and then drawing 30 cards back up to hand size.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna play
discard
Sunhome
Yeah.
Fortress of the Legion, which is adds a colorless, or for 2, a red and a white, tap target creature gains double strike till end of turn.
Yeah, nice.
But I just needed the land. All right.
What a good land.
Now, I have an idea of how this is going to work in my head, so feel free to stop me when it stops working.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna stop you right there.
And your turn. And your
This is
turn.
going to be fun.
okay, so I'm going to tap 3 for Battle Mage's Braces. Equipped creature has haste. Whenever an ability of equipped creature is activated, if it isn't a mana ability, you may pay 1. If you do, copy that ability. You may choose new targets for the copy.
Leave it on there for a bit while you talk about what you're going to
yeah.
do with it.
That's like illusionist's braces.
I'm then going to put it onto Humble Defector. I will then tap Humble Defector
Pay one.
and pay 1 to copy the ability.
Yes.
Yep.
That's fine.
So I'll end up drawing, and then I'll choose myself for the second target. So I'll draw 4 cards.
Yep.
And I'll have to pick it goes to someone.
Yep.
Hang on a minute. You can't choose yourself because it says target opponent. So you are not your own opponent. So you can't target yourself with it, but you could choose two different
so
players.
I'm going to. I will draw the 4 cards.
Yes.
But I will target someone else. Sorry,
Oh, yeah.
We preemptively thought you were going to try and get it back.
No.
Sorry.
I don't want it back. I just want to draw the 4 cards.
take them back.
And
I'm gonna give it to Callum.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then you're gonna kill it.
and with the second...
So it will go over with the braces attached.
Yeah.
So I'll send that over to Callum. I
don't control the braces.
No,
do
I control the braces. So I'll draw 4 cards. So we'll finish off the 4.
Incredible.
So that's end of the stack.
Yep.
Unless anyone wanted to respond.
He picks Callum twice, done.
Yep, cool.
Sorted.
I will then choose to unequip the braces.
You sure you don't want to keep them equipped? So when I tap him, you pay the 1 and choose the.
Oh, is that? Can I
That's
do
how
that?
it works, right? If they stay equipped,
Whenever the
whenever
ability-
he taps.
Oh!
Yeah.
You're gonna need to read. You're gonna need to read.
Read the cards, you know what they do.
That's actually so cool.
That's actually
It's
way
not
better.
It's not even your card.
So
it's
whenever this guy taps,
Yeah.
you can pay 1 and copy the ability.
And then you choose.
Oh! And then I choose.
You won't be the final
so the
choice.
first
Yeah,
trigger,
yeah.
first trigger goes for me. So I draw 2 cards, but then Reese will pay 2 and draw 2 cards for himself.
Reese will
resolve
choose.
Mine
first.
will go first.
Yeah.
So
So
then-
then you'll still choose. You'll
Where
get
it
the
ends up
final
finally.
choice where it
Yeah.
ends up. But that's way better. It's gonna be like, oh, and then I want it back. Like I don't want to get rid of it.
so cool. That is actually so cool.
Yo, oh, that's
Pay 1, draw 2 cards, and you know it's gonna happen every turn.
Yeah.
Let's go.
fuck yeah. All right. Well, in that
Stormo,
case-
your question about the +1 counters on commanders. The answer is no, but I believe there is one single commander that says blah 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 counters that stay on this between moving zones, like it remains. So in that situation,
basically
yes.
normal rules apply.
Yeah.
Counters disappear when things change zones.
Yeah.
But commanders are gonna
there's your
command.
answer. When a commander's going to command, when they die, you want to put them back in the command zone, and they lose all their counters.
guys, how cool's magic?
Now you're having fun.
yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm back in.
This is pod racing. I also forgot to discard down the hand size, so I'll do that quickly.
So my construct's now a 4/4. My dig site engineers are 3/3.
Constructs. Wait, is it? No, because you don't. Well, you still
I-
control that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 4.
Yeah. Do I just want to attack Callum as well?
Yes.
No, actually, nah.
Okay. All friends here.
All friends.
No
So
one's
I'm
attacking.
then going to go to end step
Cool.
and
Untap. Untap.
Just that noise. Just
Upkeep.
That's just my tired boys.
after a good laugh, and you're like,
Cool. I'm gonna play a island for turn.
banger.
You know what? Let's start this. I'm gonna start by tapping him and drawing 2 cards.
I will also draw 2 cards.
Where would you like him to go? It doesn't-
To
spell.
Tom.
Can you technically target me? Because I'm technically
yeah,
other opponent.
you could. Yeah.
I
but
could,
then-
but then you wouldn't be able to target
Yeah,
yourself.
correct.
So you know what? I'm just gonna say I target Callum.
Target.
Yep.
And then you know what? Reese, he's going back to you
Why are you giving Reese 4 cards?
because
I want cards.
I don't want your deck to do anything with cards, and you have a whole bunch of creatures. So
Yeah.
They're gonna do this over and over again.
All right, it's us against them, Chris. Let's go.
Well, I have a plan, and I hope you're on the same page that I am.
If I've got any more free spells.
I actually need to now read all the cards that I drew.
Insane Alliance deck, it would be Reese. Absolutely.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, you're not allowed to cast something for 8. I've got 2 blue mana open.
Counters?
Oh, what do I?
Yeah, 2v2, absolutely. Tom and I are the underdogs
I
here.
don't think I want to do that.
I'm the underdog.
Yeah.
Fucking Storm, man.
I know.
I've never played a Storm deck before, and I'm like, yeah, this is why.
It's a headache.
Okay, let's do it this way. So I'm going to pay 2 for Torno Urza's Apprentice. Tornos Urza's Apprentice.
Yep.
Which has haste, and I can pay 2 to copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an artifact source.
Cool.
So
Leave it on there for a bit.
it wouldn't
You could
count
copy
as
it,
I don't
because it's
control
an
that.
artifact.
I control.
Oh, you control.
Yeah,
This is gonna get some-
it would be amazing to be like, I pay 2 and tap
Oh,
it.
bloody hell.
That is a pretty banging card, though.
Cool. So Oh, I know. He's going to stay there until I do something else, right? That's the general.
General idea from now on.
Do I want to do...
What do you want to do, Callum? Do something.
I'm going to do this, and we're going to see how it ends up. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 for Prototype Portal, which is imprint. When Prototype Portal enters the battlefield, I may exile an artifact card from my hand. I'm going to exile Bosch Iron Golem.
Yo, okay.
So I can pay X and tap Prototype Portal, where X is the mana cost of the exiled card, so being 8. Create a token that's a copy of the exiled card. X is the converted mana cost of that card.
Are you worried about me drawing cards?
So I can pay 8 and tap Prototype Portal to make a copy of Bosch Golem.
Does he do something when he enters the
He can
battlefield?
fling
no,
himself
he's
for
a-
8 damage of
He's
pop.
a 6/7 with trample, but yes, he can fling himself for 12 mana.
Oh, 12.
So it's 8 to bring him in and then 4 for his ability to trigger himself. So sacrifice an artifact, Bosch Iron Golem deals damage equal to the sacrificed artifact's converted mana cost to any target.
Dude, when Bosch flings himself, you know you've got a
But I
commander
can
deck on your
pay.
hands.
Yeah. Yes. So I can pay 2 to bring a second. So if I do that, I can pay 2, so 10 mana technically, to bring 2 Bosches into play.
They're legendary, so you would have to get rid of one.
Yeah, you'd have to have the mana right away.
You can't be that busted.
No, you can't even. It's
No?
a state-based
Ah,
action.
state-
Yeah.
yep.
State-based?
Yeah,
Okay.
can't even.
Oh, well. But I can do.
Still pretty banging.
I can do.
Jesus Christ.
But I can pay the 2 to copy his triggered ability.
Well, like if you can fling Bosch with enough mana in between those triggers, then yes, you can fling him twice in the same turn. But it's going to be like 20 mana.
Is imprint a triggered ability?
No, it's not the imprint. It's
No,
the,
but I'm asking, is
It
imprint
is,
a triggered
yeah,
ability?
it triggers when it enters the
because you
battlefield.
could.
So copy target activated or triggered.
Yes.
So like I would.
Well, what I'm saying is you could copy Prototype Portal.
And put a second artifact under
Yeah.
there.
Copy of the exiled card. Oh.
So you can exile a second card and then
have
Prototype
it.
Portal can then...
Probably not
If
worth
you
it.
so wish, but.
These cards are broken. These are
Why is
busted.
everyone's deck so fucking good
Last
except
time,
mine?
we got 2 games in. This time,
Probably
not.
Well, I just realized I can equip this... I can only equip to creatures you control, right?
Yeah,
no.
absolutely.
Don't worry.
Unless
It's
you have
not that
something else,
busted.
like-
I was going to be like, equip over here?
Yeah, oh,
I
you-
am
oh,
going
that'd
to
be so
pass
good.
turn on that note.
alrighty then.
In response to you ending your turn, I promised Tom I'd let him choose, and I hope you're on the same wavelength I am. I'm casting Beast Within, and my target I shall let you pick, Tom.
All right.
Now, might I petition that this is some bullshit, guys?
Beast Within, destroy target permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3,
Yeah.
not its owner, unfortunately.
Yeah. So, I mean, the braces would be my choice because then the Defector is still making a fun round around the table. It just wouldn't be so OP. But
Yeah.
you can choose any permanent you like.
I would say it's less of a threat here than it is in my graveyard.
That's true. In his graveyard, he'll get 2 of them.
Because you can equip both to him.
Dude! Oh,
And then draw 6 cards, yeah.
I wouldn't be even mad if
Go
you managed
ahead,
to
man.
pull it off.
But I also am tempted to kill the Prototype Portal.
I would kill the
Yeah,
prototype
you
portal
could do that,
because it's
yeah.
2 for 1. You get rid of the prototype
Yeah,
portal.
let's-
and then
Don't do it now.
Bosch is exiled.
I'm sorry, I'm killing the Prototype Portal.
Okay, fair. Yeah, no, after that being pointed out, it would indeed get twice as
Bosch
bad.
is exiled. He's out.
Sorry, Bosch.
Hey, you get a 3/3. Don't be
I
so
do get a
sad.
3/3.
Get
He has a token.
I
for
have
3/3.
one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can have my beast.
Is he an artifact at least?
Continue your turn. Artifact
Oh,
beast.
it's Artifact Beast.
Oh yes, we see them in nature all the time.
Thank you. Tapped and attacking, right?
Yeah, right. But,
Yes, put it in my...
dude, you shouldn't have said anything and just been like, yeah,
No, because then I still got to cast my command.
yeah, true. How much is he now? 6 mana.
6, yeah.
Yeah, true.
How we doing, chat?
There's no enchantments or anything in play, so it's just creatures and artifacts.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
mean do I
that's-
want to be?
I mean, mean to the point of taking another 10-minute turn, or mean to the point?
Mean to the point of let's get this game going and make myself the biggest threat.
Okay.
Do it. Do
Alright.
it.
Yeah,
Make
always
yourself
fun.
arch enemy. It never goes wrong.
I'm going to pay 5, 1 colorless, 2, 3, and 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sure.
I counted. For Jaya Ballard. She is a planeswalker. Her +1 is add 3 red mana. Spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. Her other +1 is discard up to 3 cards, draw that many cards. Her -8 when she starts with 5 loyalty is I get an emblem with you may cast instant and sorcery spells from my graveyard. If a spell casted this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it instead. Cool.
Sweet. Pretty cool. Do you want a dice?
I would like a dice because I'm going to +1 her and then add 2 blue mana. For Aether Gale, return 6 target non-land permanents to their owner's hands.
Oh boy. Oh, to their owner's hands.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wow. Oof. You got.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a bad person.
Tell you loved a bad boy.
So
That was
which
a
5?
short-lived alliance.
Oh,
that was.
very-
Which
Yeah.
5 of Chris's did you pop?
Everything that is
Untapped.
untapped.
Can I tap them? That's all right. You got him. All right, well done.
Cool. That isn't a 5-cost instant or sorcery spell. So I am scrying 1.
Yeah, make a big boy.
Whoop.
Oh.
I know what you're trying to ask, Stormo. And not all artifacts are colorless, but the ones that are, you can indeed put in any colored commander decks because they are colorless. So, for example, Reese's Braces are actually a red artifact, so
Yeah.
you can only put them in a red deck.
Yeah. So the way you can determine a card's color identity is... Sorry, Tom, I'm just
you're all
going to
good.
interrupt what you're doing. So because Key of the City, when it shows up, because there is no mana symbols on it, its color identity is colorless, whereas with the Battle Mage's Braces, it has a red mana symbol on it when it shows up.
Hopefully when it...
Yep, there we go. So that means it identifies as red.
And not just on it, if it's also in the description as well.
Yeah.
If it has an ability, like Bosch. Bosch is a red color identity card. So
Yeah.
that's a good example for that, because it has a red activated ability.
Oh, it
It's
did
getting
show
there.
up. There we go. Yeah. Nope.
Slowly but surely. It's doing its best.
I just got to touch it and then
And then
go
it
to
works.
Bosch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to swing at Chris for 24.
Oh,
You got me.
righto.
Ouch. Guys.
Let's get back to being I'm a bad guy. He gets +2/+2 until end of turn because I cast a sorcery spell. 5 elementals and him swinging at Chris for 24.
No blocks, would you believe? Tom's the bad
I believe it.
guy.
Duh.
24. Chris down to 14 life.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. In the biz, they say oof.
There's a big off. Look, I was really planning on playing this deck like slow and just cast some instants and sorceries, and I'm like, now whenever I cast shit and getting creatures, let's just fucking swing, baby.
Yeah.
Let's swing. I've seen Reese make this mistake in the past. Let's fucking swing, baby. Hey, Chris, it's your turn.
Sure is.
I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Never played a land for turn, sorry. Myriad Landscape.
I heard Tom say, Chris, it's your turn.
Oh, guys, I forgot to play a land like 2 turns
It
ago.
enters
Can we
tapped,
just-
that's why I didn't. Yeah.
Reese wins the game land.
Yeah.
That's...
Oh yeah, I love that land.
Yeah.
I forgot to mill you everyone for
Dang.
100.
Yeah. All right.
100.
I actually scooped turn 1. I don't know what I'm still doing here.
I have a board wipe, but it's fucking Hour of Reckoning, isn't it? So I can't even destroy Tom's creatures.
Really? Wait, what does our reckoning do?
Destroy all non-token creatures. I could just like play it, give Tom the victory, and then we'll move to the next game.
That would be so fucking funny.
I get to keep these
Yeah,
guys.
no, Callum gets some
Yeah.
creatures.
Boy, howdy.
Maurice gets 1, except it dies.
Bro, that is the most useless board wipe, considering I can I can make all my things
Yeah, into tokens. Ain't that some shit?
We put
boy.
a poll up on YouTube to see who would win, and Reese won with 50% of the votes.
Hell yeah.
Callum got the least amount of votes, but I'm like, man, people don't know Chris's deck.
Yeah,
But Chris is the best player here, so I'm sure he can pilot it to victory.
indeed. I hope so too, because I'm on 14 lives.
I have no choice.
I thought about swinging a Reese, and I was like, nah, Chris has more creatures. I want to get rid of those.
Ew.
I'll play my Enduring Scale Lord, a dragon that's not red.
Wow.
It's an hour, right?
Hang
It
on a
is
minute.
flying,
I need
and whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put onto, I'm reading upside down, put onto another creature you control, you may put a 1/1 counter on Enduring Scalelord. What
Yep.
banger!
Yeah.
So he leeches off of everyone else's +1 counters. And then I'll pay green and 2 colourless for my Wild Beastmaster, who we've seen before.
Oh.
Pumps all of my attackers by her own power.
I know that one.
1 second.
This one looks familiar.
What?
And that's my turn.
Cool.
Leave it on there for a bit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to untap. And then I will draw for turn. That is handy. Don't mind me. Just
I don't mind.
sorting my mana out.
I don't mind you.
Cool. I'm going to tap 3 for Audacious Reshapers. Sorry, Chris.
That's all right.
So tap, sacrifice an artifact, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest to the bottom of your library in a random order. Audacious Reshapers deals damage to you equal to the number of cards revealed this way.
Dipping it?
Dude, imagine that in the Soul Ring deck that you...
Yeah.
Because your abilities still have haste, which is...
Yeah, so I can do that.
Yeah, that's a banger.
1,000-year elixir.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an additional construct, which we determined were on the other side.
And also may not give you.
There we go. Oh no, that's when I cast artifact. That's not an artifact. Sorry,
Human artifact. Oh,
artifact.
sorry, I read
I'm
that.
following Callum's
Human
like,
artifact.
yeah, you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, I can do it. And then I'm like, wait a second. When Chris starts
My
peering
bad.
over, I'm like, no, this isn't right.
I was actually reading that card and then looking at 1,000-year elixir, and I'm like, oh, you could totally do it this turn. if you wanted.
Yeah.
Human artifact.
That's what I get for reading upside down.
Yeah.
It's like-
We're all blind. That's what we're learning.
Oh, so
We're just having a good time.
That's
guys.
great.
We're all friends. Friends love each other.
Cool. So I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to tap that because of 1,000-year elixir.
You don't want to equip it first and do it twice?
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Oh, but you'll take so much damage. Though.
No. I'm just going to do Key of the City.
Yep, sack that.
And then we reveal one card. Phyrexia's Core.
It's not an artifact, though.
It's a land. It's fine. I can't
It's not a
read.
human artifact.
2 cards.
Hey,
Solemn Simulacrum. Even better. All right. So I revealed 2 cards, right?
Yeah, so you take 2
So I take 2 damage.
damage.
Down to 37. Cool. All right, so that goes to the bottom. Solemn Simulacrum. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. And then when it dies, I get to draw a card. So I'm going to search for a Plains.
Is the top down kind of laggy to anyone else in chat?
I guess it is a kind of...
Like, it's just got a weird lag to it. Not a normal kind of lag, so I don't know if that's just like a screen render thing for us or drop frames. It doesn't look like it's drop frames, so let me know if things are looking bad. Appreciate it.
There are Plains in here. I've seen them before.
No, there's only one plane in the whole deck.
So that enters tapped. Let me just shuffle my deck. So how you doing, guys? You doing good?
Doing good.
Doing fairly well. Well,
Yeah, all things considering, you just got hit in the face with a 24.
that's it. But it wasn't commander damage, so that's all right.
Can you imagine if this was a Voltron deck?
Oh, yeah. Sacrifice any
man.
number of elementals and give it plus 90.
That'd be dirty.
What am I gonna do now?
Yeah, it's weird because our cameras are totally fine. It's just the top down is just a bit jank.
I have not played a land for turn. So I'm going to play a Rogue's Passage.
Nice.
What a banger.
All the unblockable going on over there. Where's the Humble Defector? Is that gone?
It's back in Tom's hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I wrote down Humble Defector. Writes Humble Defector.
Yeah.
I'm then gonna tap 2 for a Steel Overseer. which is a 1/1 and has tap. Put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature you control.
Banger.
Not bad.
I will then also pay 2 to create a construct because that was an artifact.
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go. Whole shit.
Cool. Let me just figure out what's what.
Man popped. Man popped.
Cool. And then yeah, I'm gonna pass turn.
Untap. I have no upkeep triggers.
Draw.
Cool. We are going to play an island for turn. Now, what do we do?
Too many cards in my hand again.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, drop me a card, Callum. Let's see if this works.
1, 2. Let's go this way around 5, 6. So we use the basic lands. And I'm going to drop you my commander, who I have cast once.
Saheeli, the gifted. I can hear people cheering from down the other end of
that
this
a good
house.
Cool.
Because of the sports ball.
She
I can hear
enters
it
with
too.
4.
Something's happening.
Yeah.
I am going to plus her to make a servo. So let's go up to
Nice.
5. And servo. Taking Saheeli down to the servo.
Yeah.
What's your servo called? Callum's Deli.
Yeah. It's like I watched a video.
Justice Deli.
I watched a comedy video the other day, and it was like an Australian's view on petrol stations, and it's like they're not even like petrol is such a side thing that you just go there for food and drinks.
For the chocky meal.
Yeah, and then like, oh, you also get petrol while you're there. Like,
I frequently do
gone?
that.
yeah. Whereas like tradies are constantly complaining about the price of fuel. $70 to fill a tank. I don't understand.
Man, I got all these for
150. Oh, that's pretty cheap.
That's pretty
That's
good.
$70.
Yeah. It's so true though. There's a servo outside my work, and every time I leave, I'm like, I could get petrol, and I always end up getting sandwiches, chocky milk, chips.
Every now and then it's just like I either get an ice cream or a chocolate bar. It's just like I'm there, just give me like that.
Yeah, because you're like, I might as well, I'm already here.
Treat myself, I'm here,
That's how
I
they
got
get ya.
fuel today.
Yeah.
Bro, I walk past the Bay Marie and it's wingdings are my weakness.
Oh,
I'll look over and I'm like, nah. Oh, wingdings?
Yeah.
I apologize to anyone who's been watching on YouTube and it's been a little bit laggy. Our CPU was basically throttling out at like 100 because
sick.
the auto detect that I was trying out was just too much. So hopefully now cards will detect still perfectly fine. If someone wants to chuck a card down just to test it.
And it doesn't default to Callum's like 2-1
I mean, who
haster.
knows? Let's see. It might default back to Saheeli.
Hey!
So good.
Tom fixed it. Tom's a wizard.
Tom, you're a
Tom's a
angel.
legitimate wizard.
That is all I'm going to do for turn.
Boys, everything's broken.
Oh, sorry. Move to combat. I make a boy. Make
Proud
a
of you.
Thopter.
nice.
Boy.
Because you now control your commander.
So now I control my commander. There is a Thopter.
That looks like a
Technically,
fairly fun commander,
the
actually.
Thopters do have haste,
Saheeli's
actually.
great.
Does anyone not have flying?
Don't have. What do you mean have haste?
Flying. They Thopter artifact creatures with flying, that token gains haste until end of turn.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no one. No one has flying.
I have one flyer.
He has
It's a
flying.
4/4 dragon.
Tom, 2 at you, Reese 2 at you.
Hey!
Yeah, that's fine.
That's how
I'll
I get
take
out of being attacked.
1 and Tom takes 2.
Cool.
I'm just going to double check everyone's on the right.
14, 38, 36, 37.
Chris is not
Yeah,
around.
remember when I hit
right.
Chris for 24?
Chris got crunched.
Talk among yourselves.
There we go.
There we go. 14.
Okay, nice.
Yep.
All right.
All right, Tom, let's see what bullshit you can pull out of your wazoo this time.
I make 17 copies of the card that was 3 down at the top of my life. It was a land. Haha.
17 lands. I'm waiting for it.
Exiled at the beginning of the next episode.
Exile target player. That player returns to the game at the beginning of the
Actually,
next
I'm pretty
step.
sure I'm on 36.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah. Yeah, because I've taken some hits. So
You took 2 from your own ability.
I
that
took
one
2
time.
from my own ability, 1 from Chris, 1 from Callum.
Thanks for being honest.
That's right. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I'm not on 38.
Nice shade.
I don't like this.
What'll it be, Tom? How fucked are we?
Let's find out. I'm kind of like, yeah. Look, let's do all this in my first main. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can't count. 9, 10, 11. I will need another dice, please, and thank you.
There is no 7 on this 6-sided dice.
Is
So
that-
11 mana in total.
Yeah, so
X is equal to 9.
if I could do it for one more.
Yeah, to get the
Get the
10
10.
trigger from Zaffai.
This one will trigger once. Let's go with that. For Epic Experiment, where X equals 9, exile the top X cards of my library. I may cast instant and sorcery spells with mana value X or less from among them without paying their mana costs. Put all cards exiled this way that weren't cast into my graveyard. So first trigger on the stack is Epic Experiment for 11.
For X equals 9.
Yes, but its converted mana cost is 11.
Okay, what's recognizing that? Zaffai.
Zaffai.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
So on the stack, I have this for a scry, and then this for all of its abilities. So let's do them. I'm going to scry one. I'm going to put that to the bottom. I then get, that scry one, I create another elemental. So I've got 6 elementals without summoning sickness, and one that has summoning sickness. And then I need to deal 10 damage to someone at random.
At random?
Yep.
Oh, and you want to
So I need a
Including
dice of
yourself.
mayhem?
opponents.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's the
That'll
plan.
do. Here we go. I'm ready for it. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Me.
Oh,
Callum
Callum
takes the 10.
10 damage.
Down to 26.
Rough.
All right. Now I am going to exile the top 9 cards of my library. Anything with mana cost 9 or less.
Yeah, you can cast for free.
Mana value 9 or less. So mana value takes into account the X costs, right? But I can't up them at all.
You actually, when you're casting things for free, you can't make X anything.
Yes, but the
Yeah.
mana value will take them into account.
So it'll be 0.
The
color
0
color.
with their whatever.
Yeah, with the other mana symbols.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Come on,
So
all
if
lands.
it wasn't this card, for instance, that you were playing,
Yeah,
it would be a 2
2.
mana value.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All right.
for
Living Law is a creature.
Yes.
Radiant Performer is a creature. Seething Song, I get to add 5
5 red.
5 red. I will
Racist.
also. Sorry, this is where it gets a little bit
I
nutty
I
because
now know how you guys felt on the other side.
I will get to scry
Yeah.
one right now.
Oh, no.
No, exile all happens.
All
at
of this
once.
has to
1, 2,
happen
3,
before anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go.
Yep.
Cool. So Seething Song, Hedron Archive,
Yeah, useless.
Reliquary Tower,
Useless.
Scavenger Grounds, Mountain,
Wow.
Lonely Sandbar, Arcane Signet.
What a whiff!
Land.
Oh. So bad
9
luck,
cards,
Tom. That
1 spell.
sucks.
On the plus side, you have 5 mana.
I have 5 red mana and actually not a lot to do with it.
Oh,
What a bloody shame.
and they all go to the graveyard too.
No, exile. They're all
No,
exiled.
put all exiled cards that weren't cast this way into the graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Graveyard. That
That one
I
will
imagine you're
exile.
casting it.
I'm going to cast it.
So you scry 2 and then make 2 more elemental. No, you don't make any elementals.
I don't get to scry 2, I just get to scry 1.
Well, what about your thing that triggers?
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
I was like, how do I?
Yeah.
How do I get out of
The
this?
brain.
Tom's about to cast 9 spells.
Let's see how the
yeah,
whole-
that would have
whole
been.
Andeg-
That's
Andeg-
really unfortunate.
Andeg
but,
score?
That sucks. You whiffed on like.
Whiffed?
every-
That was a
hard.
huge whiff.
Well, Seething Song goes onto the stack. Tom gets 5 mana.
Yep.
And
Halftime 62 to 26. Geelong's in front.
62
Unfortunately-
to 26.
It's all red mana.
Don't worry, Geelong will go home. That's They
It
usually
is
do.
actually, yeah.
I don't get to create anything else, so I will, with my floating red mana, I will cast Humble Defector.
Hey!
Hey!
He's back. He's back.
Oh, he's back!
He
Oh, he's
does not have
gone.
haste.
Yeah, he doesn't have haste, bro.
No, it doesn't. That's fine.
Give it to me so I can give it
but
to Reese again.
Quick, send him over to the
I
races.
cast it, and this goes to my graveyard.
Yeah.
I do get to put 2 counters onto my Elementalist palette because I cast 1 spell with X in its thing. So if you've got another dice for me,
Yes.
so I can kill Chris.
Do it. Like, we gotta get the game wrapped up.
Let's get
at
the game
some
wrapped
point.
up, right?
Yeah.
We'll play another game. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Plus, also, if you kill me, then you'll be wide open to counterattack from these bozos.
Well, you're on what 14 life, and I have 24 that can come in.
total power or
24 total power. Sorry, plus this guy, which is I cast 2 spells, so he is +4, so he's a 6.
So at best, I block there and I block 1/4, and that leaves 20 damage. And I'm
20
gone.
damage.
So
So
that's if you want to turn all your things sideways.
yeah, but what I'm counting is how many I have to leave sideways.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
You could forego 1, keep 1 back, because then I would take 16,
yeah.
and that's still enough.
What is the biggest creature Reese has?
These are 6/6s.
So they can take out an elemental and live.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult.
And what's the biggest creature you've got?
3/3. This guy.
So you block one of my elementals there, taking it down to 20. Block another one there, taking it down to 16. So I do need to swing all my elementals at you if I want to then swing this at something else.
Yeah, if you want to hit someone else with that, then yeah.
No, so I'm going to swing at you with that and 5 elementals.
Okay, so make that 5, make that 2. Okay, so just to be, proper, I'm going to block them as advantageously as I can.
Yep. Kill one of my elementals.
Yeah, I'll kill an elemental with my Scale Lord,
Yep.
and then I'll chump block there with my Beastmaster. I'll
Yep.
take 16. You're down 1 elemental, and I am out of the game. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Enjoy.
Not how I saw this game going. Glad I saw Reese play this deck, so I know the plan is get elementals and counters.
I defeated the polls though, so thanks, Chris.
Sorry?
The polls, like there was the poll that Tom had that you were gonna win, and I was gonna. I wasn't.
I thought you were referring to Poland.
I defeated the
I
poll.
was like, they really were an antagonist here, were they, in this magic card game?
Cool. So what phase are we up to?
Second main. I'm tapped out, my mana disappeared. Pass the turn.
In your end step,
Whoa, who would have seen that
I'm
coming?
going to do a few things. So I'm going to untap 1,000-Year Elixir, or tap 1,000-Year Elixir to untap
Yeah,
Audacious
nice.
Reshapers. I'm then going to tap Audacious Reshapers
Thanks, Tom.
to sacrifice Solemn Simulacrum,
Nice.
which I'll get the Solemn Simulacrum trigger on the stack, but we'll sort out Audacious Reshapers first. Till we hit a Hedron Archive.
Hey, I had one of those.
Had.
Yeah.
Some would say that is a worse trade for a Solemn Simulacrum, but here we
No,
are.
it makes 2 mana. Bro.
Ooh, it's a mana rock. Alright, so then I will get to draw a card off of Solemn Simulacrum dying. That would have been better.
Does that count as cast?
No, put it on the battlefield.
Yeah, no.
Rip.
Well, it's also the thing that I cast it. I don't know if I can use it straight away. Like straight away.
Oh, it's when you cast, so it's sit on the stack before it hits the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even then you wouldn't be
And
able to.
then for shits and giggles, I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on each artifact creature I control.
Nice.
Which will be these 2. Can I have 2 dice, please?
Yes, of course. In fact,
Chris, the
now
dice
you can use
master.
my play area
Chris
now
is
as the dice.
Hey,
and
thank you.
there we go.
That's a 1, not a 4. And then Steel Overseer also gets 1. Cool.
Whenever that happens to be, Stormo,
Untap for turn.
catch you later.
Untap
So much
for
fun
turn.
hanging out with
Bye.
Thank you, Stormo.
Thanks for being here.
Wow, what a game. It's not over yet, but what a game.
Interesting.
I haven't done much this game. I've just kind of put things on the battlefield.
You just kind of existed.
Yeah.
Which also means you haven't been a threat. I didn't want to make myself a threat, and then it's like, whenever I cast things, I'm making myself a threat. So
Yeah.
you've got to go all in.
That's the problem. It's like it's too much value, and people immediately the target is
I'm getting
shot.
to scry and create.
I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
it hasn't been great that I've drawn land for the past 4 turns. So-
Yeah.
Just the ability to
how it-
scry has avoided
yeah.
me that. Apart from the massive whiff of all that, but now there's...
That was so unfortunate, my dude.
What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those were either lands or mana rocks, which are now not in there.
Good.
So.
Yeah, I suppose so. Epic experiment for 9. You hit a measly seething song. And
But
that's
it also dealt 10 damage to Callum, which is really
that's
going to
true.
help.
That will absolutely will help.
Keep me just above half health.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Slayer's Stronghold.
Nice.
What's
What's its ability?
Taps for a colorless or for red and white. Tap target creature you controls gets +2/+0 and gains vigilance and haste until end of turn.
Banger.
Sweet.
Did you guys see the card from the unset that they just announced, which can add tap?
Can add what, sorry?
It can add tap.
Right.
You tap it to add 2 taps, and you can spend those taps to tap things without tapping them.
Right.
Oh,
I
like-
see.
Okay.
It makes sense when you think about it. It's like you're paying to tap this other thing, but it's
I'm like, is this like a pun on a faucet?
no, it's literally literally just I will try and find the no,
Add
my
fake
phone's
liquid to a
decided to
card.
freeze up.
Yeah.
It literally its ability adds to by tapping it you add tap things.
Ah.
Soul Performer. This is the card I'm talking about while Reese takes his turn. Tap, add 2 taps. Activate only once each turn. While activating an ability, use tap rather than tapping the permanent to pay for the tap.
Ah, okay. So, yeah, if you would have to, like, tap for mana, you can spend a tap and it stays untapped.
Untapped.
Oh,
Yeah.
clever.
The card I'm most excited about, though, because this one is Eternal Legal. Parade. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose creatures you control one at a time until each creature you control has been chosen. Each of those creatures gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature chosen before it.
Yeah.
So you have 10 creatures on the field. The bottom one gets 0 and the top one gets
Yeah,
10.
plus 10 or whatever, yeah.
Like, simply better than...
Yeah,
a
I
lot
can
of
see
other
why I
things.
like that one's Eternal Legal because, like, in my opinion, it doesn't seem so if catch my drift. Like, there are cards that are like target player gets you target drink. Like, that's an card. But giving things like plus.
The one I'm super excited for is you have 30 seconds to stand up and tell people how great your creature is, and
Yeah.
however many people applaud it, that's how many...
I think I've seen that one. That's pretty
like-
funny.
But you're only going to have to do it once per game. They're
Yeah.
literally like, don't do this at your draft more
It's
than
like,
once. You do it.
attention, everyone.
I'm gonna say this. Despite the fact that I don't go and play in stores or anything, but this unset makes me not want to go play in a store.
Oh,
True.
Like that is.
But if you guys are keen for it, Nerds of the West undraft.
Yeah, happy to play here, but like, yeah, reading all the cards, I'm like, they're really cool, whatever, cool. People are allowed to play Magic. I'm just gonna go. I'm not going to play in a store while they're doing an unset draft or whatever.
because it's too zany for
Because
you.
I think I would just be like, I can't be in this space.
Yeah.
Like
enough.
it's just
Fair
like. To me, like when you're doing like one-on-one or like this, right? When I'm playing Magic, it's a private affair.
Yep.
I don't want other people standing up being like, my creature's so good. And I'm gonna be
yeah,
like,
in a
can I
social
just
environment.
play my cards?
But then, like, there's
please?
like cards that are like destroy, any silver bordered target card that you can see from your table.
Yeah.
Right? So like other people will be like coming over and watching you play
Well,
and being like, what does that do?
It's also the bidding card where you can like, I'm gonna start the bid on this, and
Yeah, everyone around
can then like pay their life to bid on it. And I'm like,
I'm keen for the phone call card.
I'm in a match with you, man. I don't want like the interaction
I get
over
it.
there.
I get why it's interesting. Be a
fair
pain.
enough.
Yeah.
Phone call card though, 100%. If I draw that, hey mum, you're on stream. Pick ABC.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. Like, what's it called? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Like Lifeline.
Yeah.
So what are you doing, Reese?
All right, so I've actually decided what I'm gonna do.
Let's go, boys.
All right, so I'm gonna tap 3. I'm gonna play Loshiel Clockwork Scholar, 2/4 legendary creature, Elephant Artificer.
It's an elephant artifact.
Elephant artifact. Get him.
One of those 3D printed elephants.
Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking artifact creatures you control. Whenever one or more artifact creatures enter the battlefield under your control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn.
Still cool.
Nice.
Yep, it's
white
better than
card
nothing.
draw.
Hey, if you get any artifacts on other people's turns.
Hey, look, it's an elephant artifact.
Yep. Thanks.
What a good
There's a
elephant artifact.
clarification. Look at Reese's board state. Isn't that just the most immaculate?
feel
Like
like
everything is contained in its own
Hey, Reese.
proportion. That's really why you don't want to go to F&M.
My board
yeah.
state hasn't been bad this game.
Yeah.
Tom's has been getting better, like, right?
Yeah,
it's
because
like
we keep bullying him and he has
it's
to
like
conform.
beating a left-hand person to write with their right hand, right? That's just what we.
Like they used to do in the olden days.
Yeah. And I can make that joke because I'm left-handed.
That's all right. Yeah.
You're on stream, Reese. Can't say go further.
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep it there, buddy.
6, 7. I mean, yeah.
I have tried in the past to teach myself to be left-handed. It just doesn't work, man. I just cannot. I was a kid and I was like, I'm going to be ambidextrous. I'm going to do this, do that.
I'm an anger Tom.
Yeah.
Do it, man.
Tap 7. Meteor Golem.
Yeah, what's that bad boy do?
Yay.
When Meteor Golem enters the battlefield, destroy target non-land permanent an opponent controls.
What are you picking?
Jaya.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Don't
Fair
waste
enough.
it one
What's her
bit.
ulti?
Fair enough.
Her ult is I can cast instant and sorcery spells from my graveyard, which don't get me wrong is interesting, but I more wanted her for the 3 free mana every turn.
That's fair. And then on the stack, I'm going to pay 2 to create an additional construct. Because Meteor Golem is an artifact.
Wouldn't you believe?
Wouldn't you believe? Do you believe in magic?
Triggered ability.
Whoa.
Then because I have cast...
I wish I could copy it. That would be great. Just be like 2 and tap, and I copy
Yep,
that
yep,
Meteor
yep.
Golem, and I just try something else.
Cool. Yes, because I have cast artifact creatures, or because artifact creatures has entered the battlefield, I get to draw a card. Cool.
I'm only typing still because I don't want to like interrupt the game. It's so cool that you're ambidextrous.
And then...
I ride Goofy on a skateboard and I got bullied for it when I was a kid. Because everyone else is like, oh, you gotta ride regular, bro. So I tried to teach myself to ride regular. It doesn't work either.
Doesn't work.
You can't do what your brain doesn't want.
Cool. So my constructs are 8/8s.
Reese popping off over here.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna swing at Tom with 2 8/8s.
Okay. Cards in hand and mana?
No mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand.
I will block 1 with 1 of each, or do I kill 1?
Just a heads up, they don't take combat damage.
Oh,
Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt to attacking artifact
appreciate
creatures
it.
you control.
Appreciate it. No, that is pretty good. I will block 1 of each then.
Yep. Cool. So your 2 elementals.
2 elementals die.
Get this game going.
Yeah.
Boys. Yeah.
And then with that, I'm gonna pass turn because I'm gonna get nuked next turn. Cool.
Untap. Let's hope I top deck something good, boys.
No,
Untap. Draw.
I was ready to fucking pop,
tell you,
but then
lads.
killed Jaya.
It's another land.
Oh no.
Play a land for turn.
I have been holding on to Meteor Golem since the start of the game.
Yeah.
I was like,
I totally rate that card. I got it in my Victor's deck as
Yeah.
well. Just,
like it's 7, but I think in
We're gonna do this,
Magic,
lads.
or in Commander, 7's.
yeah,
let's
it's
tap
fair. It's good
4.
enough. It
Let's
can
let
hit
him
anything.
do
Oh,
it.
yep.
Tap 4 and tapped Magnifying Glass to make a clue token.
Nice.
Because I need some cards in hand, I'll tell you what.
Oh, clue tokens are so underrated.
Clue token. Does this thing read tokens?
Sometimes. Normally not, but sometimes.
No. Okay.
It's a clue, you sack it, you
Cool.
draw a card.
I'm gonna pay 2 more, so we're gonna go 1, 2 to sack this and draw a card.
1, 2, sack all my
Sack a few.
clues. 3, 4. What do I draw?
Eldrazi at my door.
Okay,
5, 6.
okay.
They're in my head.
Okay, things are happening. Things are happening.
Oh, what's happening?
I'm going to tap 3 mana for Treasure Nabber.
What?
Whenever an opponent taps an artifact for mana, gain control of that artifact until the end of your next turn.
Oh, yoink.
Cool.
Callum didn't want people to have fun.
That's brilliant.
I hate that. I hate that.
Cool. I am going to up Saheeli and make a servo. So I have 2 servos, 1 there. I have a second servo. I'm going to move to combat and make a Thopter. Do I have more Thopters?
Until the end of your next turn.
So it'll come back for you, but he'll have it. Better than you having it and stacking it and getting 2 copies of it.
True.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Not better for you. Better for everyone
So
else.
extra Thopter. Declaring attacks. Either of you have flying.
Nope.
2 Thopters. and
Really, no one
each
with any
of you.
flyers this game.
Cool.
Down to 34. And
Down
Tom's
to
down to
35.
35.
Cool. It's actually pretty close between us. You've now got a lot on the board.
Yeah.
And that is my turn.
I'm also going to get punched. This is...
Man, if I hadn't spent the Myriad Landscape to put it up to 11, I could have then used the mana to sack the Myriad Landscape. Well,
Yeah, if only you'd known, you would have whiffed like 8 out of 9 cards.
The 10th card was the win
Yeah,
game.
before.
to start my turn, I'm going to tap Humble Defector and draw 2 cards.
Who you giving it to?
I'll give it to Callum.
Thank you.
I knew I wasn't getting
I'm going to tap
And yet I'm still disappointed.
Yeah.
Myriad Landscape for Sol Ring.
Hey, that's better than Myriad Landscape.
Destroy Soul Ring.
I'm going to need you both to count how many lands you have tapped.
Just exile all
1,
tap
2,
lands.
3.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I have 8.
All right, so that would be potentially 17 mana available to me.
Oh, I know what it is. It's that red card.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bloody. Can you just kill everyone already?
I don't think he can. I think that's why he's drawing
That's
cards.
why I'm having to count
Yeah.
and see what I can do.
Like, I'm nervous, but I'm not super nervous.
You might need to be nervous.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to count if I have lethal. Biggest creatures you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 8s.
Each with a +1 counter on it.
No, so they're 7 7s with the +1/+1, so 8
3,
8s.
3.
I think you've got 8 artifacts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No nines.
They're 9 9s.
But they are tapped.
We're going to get into the realm of massive amounts of flooding mana. Chris, can you get some dice ready for
All right,
me?
I'm on mana duty. Here we go. Oh, do we have those basic lands down behind you, Callum? On the...
Potentially, there are some
Never
stuff
mind,
there.
it's fine.
Would you like a life
Just
counter instead
get
of
me a
dice?
blue, get me a red.
Yeah, blue and red. Okay, here we go. Blue
1,
and
2,
red.
3, 4, 5. I've tapped that so Callum gains control of it, but I have the 5.
Correct.
For Mana Geyser, that is the card I was talking
Yeah.
about. Add 1 red mana for each tapped land my opponents control. I believe we counted it. It was 17.
17 red mana.
There's your
Yep.
17 red.
I get to scry 1 and create an elemental.
Would you like a red dice for red mana?
Oh, yes, please.
Bottom.
Actually. 17.
So I scry 1 again,
And a blue dice for blue mana?
God, you're clever.
bottom, and it's 2 elementals because I've been miscounting
How
that.
much blue do you have?
No blue right now.
Cool.
But I will need a dice to track that I have 2 Summoning Sickness elementals. For 7 red mana, Volcanic Vision. Return target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand. Volcanic Vision deals equal to that card's mana value to each creature your opponents control. I am returning Treasure Cruise once again, dealing 8 damage to every creature you guys control.
In
it'll-
response, I'm going to tap Steel Overseer to put a +1/+1 counter on each artifact creature I control.
Nice.
Sorry, some of them won't survive.
Yep, but your big ones will.
I don't think so. I don't think any of yours will survive.
It's only 8 damage right
yeah,
now.
but the
Question.
constructs will shrink.
I hold Soul Ring even if Treasure Nabber's gone.
Yeah, because it sets
The
delayed
ability's
ability.
on there, so it will come back to me at the end of my
I'm
next turn.
also going to.
Did you use all red mana in your
No,
pool to
just
cast it?
7.
Just
I have not cast Treasure Cruise.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
showing
yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm pulling Treasure Cruise
Yeah.
back. I have 10
But
floating red
for
mana.
the 7 mana spell you just played, you used all this, right? Yeah.
Yes.
In doing so, Tom will kill his own creature.
Just
Yep.
hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I'm still doing stuff. I'm going to sacrifice Battle Mage's Braces to Audacious Reshapers, revealing
That good card, Archaeum Answers map.
when it enters the battlefield, social library for up to 2 basic playing cards.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, take it. Yeah.
Card.
I hope you have this card in your deck because that would work so well. I nab your artifact and then I sack your artifact to do my own.
Yeah, to
Reveal them,
get
put them
value.
into my hand. Okay.
Whenever a land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, if that player controls more lands than you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. So,
Sort of. not
He is
useful.
currently at +4.
yes.
Cool. Let me know when you're done with responses.
Have you made your elementals and stuff for
Yes.
the second spell?
Sorry, no.
All right, so they go to my hand. Right. Okay.
I
I
believe
have
that was
no
my
responses.
biggest.
Yep, I have no more responses.
Cool. 8 damage to every creature. And I get 2 more
Graveyard on your side.
elementals.
Dead.
And I
Thanks for Chris.
scry
Yeah, that'll go.
bottom,
Tokens.
scry bottom.
So who's having fun playing?
Dude, this is not the kind of deck I normally play, and it's so interesting. +2. Yep, so he's +4.
Tom's in the Matrix now.
I'm trying to be. Alright, so that's Volcanic Vision has resolved.
Oh my god, yep.
On the graveyard.
Wait, don't you still have your constructs?
No,
no,
so
they
yeah,
shrink.
they shrink.
Ah,
Yeah.
true.
It
It was a good attempt.
was the hope that I actually got a decent card that was able to do something with them. and
Yeah.
not RGO. Any other time I'd be fine with it. Not this time.
My issue right now is blue mana, and how do I want to spend it?
Just go blue mana geyser.
Because at most they would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then they would have the +2 on them, so that would make them 8/8s. So
Yeah, then they die.
they're dead. Yeah. I'm sure someone on YouTube or someone will correct me.
Someone will jump in. Actually, in that exact voice.
Actually.
Yeah, you gotta pronounce the.
I am going to cast Treasure Cruise,
To draw 3 cards.
but I'm going to do it with Delve. Each card I exile from my graveyard while casting. So I'll exile Jaya, I'll exile Arcane Signet, Lonely, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yes.
Yep. So that was all the lands and stuff that I drew last time.
Yeah, all the useless shit from Exile.
So Humble
Experiment.
Defector is in the...
Epic experiment.
That's my exile.
And pay a blue.
And I will play 1 blue. That is on the stack. I will get to scry 1 twice and then draw 3
And
cards.
I've moved that to 6. +6/+6
yep.
because it was on 4.
And I'll create 2 more elementals. Unfortunately, don't have haste, so scry. Got to leave that on top.
So you can
Draw
do that
1,
twice.
2, 3. So I have 10 floating red mana. And I have cast 1, 2, 3 cards, 3 spells.
Here comes Storm.
I'm thinking about it. I think now it'll be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will leave me with 6 red mana and a 7th there. So let's get that storm count up. I will use 1 and 3, taking me down to 7.
Yep.
For Wildfire Devils, when it enters the battlefield at the beginning of my upkeep, choose a player at random. That player exiles an instant or sorcery card from their graveyard. Copy of that card and may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. I will need to roll a dice. 1 to 3 is Reese. 4 to 6 is Callum. Callum, I will need you to choose an instant or sorcery in your...
I only have one, so Tom's drawing more cards.
Oh my god.
Cool. So draw 3 cards. 1,
Does that get exiled?
2, 3.
Yeah, it does.
It does get exiled, but that is... Sorry, can I get it over here to check my storm count? That is a copy, so he is up another 2.
There you go. And you get to make more elementals.
And I get to create another elemental.
2.
Is it double lethal?
I should have scribed, but I didn't. That's on me, and that's fine.
Yet.
Yeah, just play a haste spell. You can win.
Yeah.
Play a land for turn.
Yeah.
Blighted Cataract, just for colorless.
There we go.
Cool. So now I have 2 blue mana here, and 7 floating.
7 red.
So I will 1 colorless and 2 blue for Mind's Desire. Shuffle my library, then exile the top card of my library. Until end of turn, I may play that card without paying its mana cost. Storm count is 4, so
You get 5 total exiles.
yep. How does it trigger with the scrying here? So do I shuffle my library first and then scry everything?
So,
or-
okay, I'll run. I'll have it right now.
I've literally lost
This
it.
is
thing
why
happens.
I actually really hate this.
I
game.
don't blame you. This is wild.
Mind's Desire is on the stack. The triggered ability for its Storm is waiting to resolve.
Yep.
These 2 permanents trigger, and they will trigger twice each
Yep.
because of Old Mate.
So it doesn't matter if I scry, is what you're saying, because that's
So
gonna-
you're about to scry now.
yeah.
But then you'll shuffle.
But then I'm
Unless,
gonna shuffle.
unless you can intercept it with some instant spell
No,
or
it's
something,
fine.
then no, that's fine.
Basically, every
but
deck
you'll
that
get
takes
Ellie Minis.
10 minutes
Yep.
each
So
turn,
this
you
goes
just
to
like-
4. You get 2 more Ellie Minis.
No, because no, true. I get 2 more right now.
Especially
Yeah.
if he doesn't kill us.
Next thing that happens
Yeah,
is that the trigger happens for Storm, and you copy it 4 additional times.
Yep.
So all of these trigger 4 times each.
Draw a card that says take
Yep.
another turn after this. And
So
it basically has haste
2,
at
4,
that
6,
point.
8 is going to happen there. So that's up to
All
plus
I've got is
18,
Saheeli.
18.
Yep.
You get to make
I got nothing.
4 additional,
Yeah. And I've
8
drawn
additional
lands,
Ellie Minis.
like,
8 additional elementals. Yep.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And then
And you scry a whole bunch of times, but it
Shuffle,
doesn't matter. So now,
don't bother cutting, just start doing.
cool. So now I have 5 random chances to cast some spells.
here are the numbers. So now you're
Shuffle
spending
between.
It doesn't matter.
1.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. Pyromancer's goggles.
Okay. Hold it aside because you can't cast them now. You have
Yep.
to cast them during your turn. The third one, sorry,
So,
the second one.
Pyromancer's goggles. What a great card.
It is a fantastic card. I have that.
Just something that gives you shit haste.
Serum Visions.
Hey.
Apex of Power. Exile the top 7 cards of your library until end of turn. You may cast those spells from among them. If the spell was cast from your hand, add 10 mana of any one color. Not going to get the 10 mana from any one color, but it is 7 cards that I could potentially cast. So this should be down 1. It should be down 3.
Down to 4.
Yeah.
4 red.
Temple of the False God is
Hey, I've seen that before.
not
could,
something
but
that I can
you've
play.
already played a land
Because I've
this
already played a
turn.
land.
And then the last version of Mind's Desire.
Swarm Intelligence. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may copy that spell. You may choose new copies. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
Okay, so continue your turn, Yugi boy. Is anyone having fun or?
I was having fun when it's not
Even
Tom's
Tom.
turn.
I was having fun, and now the brakes have been slammed, and I just really would like to play another game of Magic.
Yeah, let's count right now how much I have. So he is up to 18. So he's a 2020, which is enough, not quite enough to kill Callum.
But with that,
You've got
with
4
two of
additional
those,
4Es
it is.
over
So
there.
I'm dead.
I'll put all your non-hasters down
Thank
there.
you.
But then
Right now, Callum is dead, but Reese isn't. And I have 4 mana floating with a young Peasy, so 5 mana potentially available.
Yeah, and you could double cast something.
Swarm Intelligence, everything's going to get copied.
Cool.
So you're casting that now?
Yep.
Yep, cool. Thankfully that doesn't fucking trigger anything, so you can keep going.
Yep. What I will do though is Serum Visions.
Yeah.
And I will copy it and draw. So he gets another 4. So two times.
Yeah, and then you get another 4 Elementes. Now one at a time.
No, because it's only a 1. No Ellie Minis.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, silver linings. Boss.
Yeah. But I will draw 2 cards.
You will scry 1 and then draw a
Yep.
card and then scry 2
Yep.
and then scry 1, draw card, scry 2.
Do you lads mind if I go make a phone call real quick?
Yeah, no.
Yes.
By all
It's actually
means.
scry 1 twice because it's copied.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
draw a
You didn't need me
card.
before I pull
Then
this
draw
one.
No,
a
you're all
card,
good.
then scry
Cool.
2, then draw a card, then scry 2.
I'll be back in a sec, right?
No worries.
Callum is
Let me know if I'm
actually
alive
done.
because
You're gonna go call like, I don't know, someone to come pick you up.
I'm gonna go call RAC.
Yeah.
1 mana off from casting that.
Mum,
I
come pick me up,
can't
I'm
leave.
scared.
I can't leave.
Then scry bottom because why would I need a counter spell right now?
You can counter your own spells and stop your
Scry.
bullshit.
Yep, I apologize.
So you draw that and then scry 2 finally for the second copy.
Scry 2. I'm just looking for anything that'll give stuff haste.
Yeah. I don't think there would be in.
Yeah, it'd be really nice, but
Yeah, Haze
Yeah, I
of
think
Rage.
that was my issue.
That was your
Yeah,
issue
it was
with
I couldn't find anything with haste, so that was like
Yeah, you needed
because I
to
had
something in
all
there.
these things, and then it didn't matter because of the next turn someone played a board wipe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
all right. Cards in hand.
9.
Fuck.
1,
How much-
2, 3, 4, 5,
14.
7,
life is-
8, 9.
Callum on 26.
Yeah, so what I'm trying to do right now, I'm not just trying to waste time, I'm trying to get as much damage on the board right now.
Yeah, for sure. So
I
can
have
you
lethal to
one-shot
Callum
someone?
with this guy right now because
Yep.
he has plus 18, 22. That takes him up to 24. He will be lethaled. I'm just trying to see if I can deal enough damage to Reese as soon as possible.
You still have 4 red floating, or 5 red. technically.
Unfortunately, Apex of Power is a 10 cost card, but I'm not going to get to cast it. I just get to play it for free.
Yeah, from Mind's Desire.
Yep. That is exile 7 cards from my library, and I can cast them this turn. 3, 4, 5, 6,
You get
7.
2 Elementes and
This was played, not cast.
yeah, they still cast it.
uh,
Playing is like casting is playing.
Oh,
the same
okay.
thing.
Sorry, in that case, yes, 10 damage to someone.
I'm
I'm playing this card from Mind's Desire.
Correct. Yeah, 10 damage to someone chosen at random.
10 damage to
1,
someone
2,
chosen
3,
random.
4, 5, 6.
Roll the dice of mayhem, because this could probably end the game.
Decide how it's going.
All right, Callum loses 10.
Yep.
Sorry, Callum, you weren't here to defend yourself. Yeah, that's plenty.
Wow, this is all creatures.
Just scoop it up.
Well, now
Now Callum dies to my elementals.
to the 4
and it's-
elementals, and how much am I looking at?
that is up to 24.
26.
26.
Yeah.
It will get there. I will prove it can get there right now because I have my young Peasies for a instant or sorcery spell that I can copy along with 4 floating mana for Rousing Refrain. I get to add 1 red for each card in target opponent's hand, and I am copying that twice.
So 18.
9, 18, 27 red mana right now.
I'm not even going to check the math on that.
No.
You know
Sounds
what?
about right.
I'm. Excuse me.
I literally just had to get to the point where I could cast enough I swing at you two with everything. What the fuck is this deck?
This is why I really don't like this deck.
I don't blame you. This is nutty.
That is a headache.
To be honest, I'm actually not a fan of the Strixhaven decks.
I really like the other
yeah?
two. We'll come back to them.
Yeah.
I had so many more spells to cast.
But I suppose we should say congratulations for getting through that. 'Cause
sorry, hold on.
that was a hard
let me
slog.
stop being a piece of shit. Congratulations,
Dude.
well done.
Yeah,
Thank you for helping me keep track of all those triggers. That was
Even I was
absolutely
struggling
wild.
there.
Thank you to Callum for playing. He's not here right now, and thank
Your
you
board
to you for watching on YouTube. We appreciate the heck out of you. We want to do more Commander. We are hopefully going to play another game right now. I'm going to propose that we spin the wheel and see how quickly we can get set up for another game instead of playing these decks.
Absolutely.
But thank you very much, and we will hopefully catch you next time.
Ta-ra.
Bye.